All right, well, I'm here just to talk a little bit about my new novel. I call it a new novel, but in fact, it's my first novel. I've written many short stories before. The short story is called Tales from an Actor's Life because I am also an actor, and there's a fascinating life to write about because it's so full of hardship, tragedy, contempt, passion, disappointment, frustration. That is wonderful material for a writer. So that's my acting life, put into many short stories. In fact, 2 books on an actor's life. And I'm very proud of those short stories. So if you're writing something else like a novel, I thought, what else in your life affects you? Apart from your work, what affects you deeply is your love life. So this is a book called Sod the Bitches. It's an abrasive name, but there's a reason for it. This is a story of every man, all males, whether they're gay, hetero, trannies, whatever they are. All males, men and women as well, sometimes have an unendurable passion, a sexual passion. And that doesn't die off because you get married or you have a partnership or you're in a relationship or whether you have a wonderful family and kids. That part of you now doesn't die. It never dies until perhaps getting into old age. And this itch, this passion, this extraordinary desire, mankind shuts off. When you have a partner, you have children, the last thing in the world you want to do is to hurt your partner, hurt your wife, certainly not hurt your children. So man is in a dilemma, as is woman, because if you wish to have some expression for your sexual passion, most natural thing in the world, you're called a cheat, a thief, a kind of renegade, no good kind of beast that goes out and sneaks out. And so virtually the male, because he feels the most natural thing in the world, which a lion in the jungle would feel, and he'll pounce on any number of females in his pride, but a man, if he feels this, is made to feel he's somehow a criminal. And there is a term for it, for expressing this passion. You're called cheating. Oh, you're cheating on me. It's the famous American kind of plasticine chewing gum expression, cheating on me. You're not cheating, you're expressing the needs, the power, the passion, the inexhaustible desire of the body. You can't help it. So this book is about all of us. Is there any man, no matter how much you love your partner, no matter how much you adore your wife and you love your children, you love your home, and that is true because your wife turns into all the things. She becomes a mother, she becomes a sister, she becomes your best mate. But what she doesn't become is your lover. But woe betide if you go off, you're in trouble. That's what this book is about. Sod the bitches, because what happens very often, the mistress or the mister will want more. She doesn't just want to be used or made love to or have inexhaustible supplies of the man's passion, even if he looks after her, even if he gets her little apartment, even if he takes her out. She wants more. The goalposts get narrowed. The man finds it more and more difficult. He has more and more difficulty finding the time, finding the moment, getting out, having to make secret phone calls, worried about leaving evidence. And so he becomes, for all practical purposes, the same as a common burglar, fulfilling merely what any lion in the jungle will fulfill. So there's books about that. And sometimes we think about these things. And I think it's noble to stay with the one woman or one man. I think it's noble. But very few of us can do it. Even a president of the United States found temptation too difficult to resist. And he had such pain in dealing with it, trying to deal with it, trying to hide it, denying it. And he would have envied the guy who was the plumber fixing the plumbing in the White House. So it's a curious and rather terrible thing that we live to enjoy and fulfill and nourish, but at the same time with these passions which we're made to feel is illicit, ignoble. So that's what this book is about. Sod the bitches. The man becomes an addict, because when you're restricted from what is a pleasure, from what is natural, you turn into a drug addict. Thank you.